In life, we all experience moments of hurt, betrayal, and disappointment. These difficult moments can often leave us feeling broken, overwhelmed, and lost. But today, I want to take you on a deeper exploration of the transformative power of forgiveness and how it can help you rise above your past, reclaim your inner strength, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Forgiveness is a powerful and liberating force that has the ability to heal even the deepest wounds. As Bishop T.D. Jakes often says, forgiveness is a big idea. It's not an act of condoning or excusing the actions of those who have hurt us. Rather, forgiveness is a choice we make to release the hold that our past has on our present and future. It's about choosing to empower ourselves by letting go of resentment, bitterness, and anger. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the heavy burden of carrying negative emotions and allow healing to take place. The author of Truth offers profound insights into forgiveness and its life-changing impact. Colossians 3:13 reminds us, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." This verse beautifully encapsulates the essence of forgiveness as both a divine command and a gift bestowed upon us through Christ's sacrifice on the cross. As recipients of God's grace and mercy, we are called to extend that same grace and mercy to others. Additionally, the parable of the unmerciful servant in Matthew 18 serves as a powerful lesson on the importance of forgiveness. In this story, Jesus emphasizes the significance of forgiving others by highlighting the consequences of withholding forgiveness. The servant who has forgiven a great debt but refused to forgive a fellow servant received a severe warning. This parable teaches us that we must be willing to forgive others, just as our Heavenly Father has forgiven us. When those we love and care about have deeply wronged us, forgiveness can become an immense challenge. I've also experienced the difficulty of forgiveness firsthand. For a long time, I held on to bitterness, hate, and anger toward people who had hurt me. I clung to these negative emotions, unaware that by doing so, I was channeling my energy into destructive patterns. Holding on to pain is like drinking poison little by little until it eventually consumes you. When we choose not to forgive, we remain shackled to the past, unable to fully embrace the blessings and opportunities that lie ahead. We become entangled in a toxic environment, endlessly seeking understanding and waiting for apologies or vindication. However, forgiveness liberates us from this self-imposed prison, allowing us to break free from the chains that hold us back. So how do you find your path to forgiveness? The journey of forgiveness requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to heal. Here are 3 essential steps to guide you. Acknowledge the pain. Begin by acknowledging the hurt and pain caused by the actions of others. It is essential to validate your emotions and recognize the severity of the offense. Forgiveness does not downplay or deny the wrongdoing, but seeks to release its grip on your heart and mind. Through acknowledgement, you create space for healing and restoration. Surrender the desire for revenge. Let go of the desire for revenge and retaliation. Though difficult, trust in the Lord's promise that He will bring justice to all things, as Romans 12 verse 19 put it. By relinquishing the need to seek vengeance, you break free from the toxic cycle of bitterness and resentment. Surrendering this desire allows room for healing and enables you to focus on your own growth and well-being. Choose love and extend grace. Forgiveness is a continuous daily choice to walk in love and extend grace to those who have hurt us. This decision aligns with the teachings of Christ, who encourages us to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. Matthew 5:44. It is not a one-time event, but a journey of ongoing compassion, empathy, and forgiveness. As you choose to walk in forgiveness, you embrace a life filled with love, compassion, and grace. Embracing the power of forgiveness allows the healing balm of Christ's love to mend your broken heart and restore your soul. As you embark on the path of forgiveness, you will experience a newfound sense of freedom and strength. The chains of bitterness and resentment can no longer hold you down. You are not defined by your past, but by the limitless potential that lies within you. By walking in forgiveness, you empower yourself to live a life of purpose, joy, and peace. Imagine standing on the shore of a vast ocean, waves crashing against the rocks with relentless force. The ocean represents the accumulation of hurt, pain, and resentment that we carry within us. Each wave symbolizes a past offense, a hurtful word, or a betrayal. As the waves crash upon the shore, they leave behind debris that clings to our hearts, weighing us down and preventing us from moving forward. Now picture yourself holding a small jar in your hands. This jar represents forgiveness. With each act of forgiveness, you gather a handful of sand from the shore and place it into the jar. The sand represents the release of resentment, bitterness, and anger. As you continue to forgive, the jar fills up, symbolizing the transformative power of forgiveness in your life. But here's the incredible part. As the jar fills with sand, it becomes buoyant. It starts to float above the crashing waves, defying the pull of the ocean's force. The more forgiveness you extend, the higher the jar rises, until it hovers above the tumultuous waters, unaffected by the waves below. The jar becomes a symbol of your newfound freedom and liberation from the weight of past hurts. In the Bible, we find a beautiful analogy that illustrates this concept. In Matthew 14:22-33, we read about Peter walking on water. When Peter stepped out of the boat and fixed his gaze on Jesus, he was able to walk on the turbulent sea. However, as soon as he shifted his focus to the crashing waves and the strong winds, fear overcame him and he began to sink. But when he cried out to Jesus, the Lord reached out his hand and lifted Peter up, saving him from the depths. Just as Peter needed to keep his eyes fixed on Jesus to walk on water, we need to fix our gaze on God's grace and forgiveness to rise above the storms of our past. When we choose to forgive, we redirect our focus from the crashing waves of hurt and to the unwavering love and mercy of our Heavenly Father. In doing so, we experience the power and liberation that forgiveness brings. My dear friends, I urge you to fully embrace the power of forgiveness, release the grip of the past, and allow the transformative nature of forgiveness to bring healing to your life. Remember that forgiveness is not only a command from God, but also a gift He has bestowed upon us. Through forgiveness, we extend the same grace and mercy we have received to others. Choose to forgive, and you will find liberation, strength, and the ability to live a life filled with love, compassion, and grace. Forgive and let go. Allow God to vindicate you as you grow in His grace. Shalom.